Finally, the brand new mod system is here. But the real question is, does it actually beat the old one? Is it easier now to pull those god-tier mods? How's the RNG treating us? And what about the so-called shiny mods? Are they the upgrade we've been waiting for, or just another grindy downgrade? How do we even get them, and are they really stronger when it comes to damage? Most importantly, how do the new mods stack up against the classics? Stick around, because we're breaking it all down in this video. What's up, Meta? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the new mod system. Season 3 didn't just bring the usual monthly events, it dropped some major changes, especially to how mods work. When you open your inventory and head to the mod menu, you'll now see two tabs, Classic and New. Classic shows the old system, with tons of mods stacked up. New, on the other hand, shows the updated system. The first thing you'll notice is that your inventory looks way cleaner, but also smaller. That's because whenever you get a higher level mod, the lower level version of the same mod gets automatically replaced. No more clutter, but yeah, kind of feels like losing part of your collection, right? I used to see a ton of mods before, though you can still check them out in the Classic tab. Another big change is that the bonus damage categories for Normal, Elite, and Great One are now merged into a single all-damage boost. The percentages aren't huge, only around 3%, but we'll break down the damage differences later. And here's the kicker. Suffixes now guarantee specific sub-attributes. Violent always comes with weapon damage and critical damage, while Deviant Energy, formerly known as the talent suffix, always comes with elemental damage and status damage. No more endless conversions just to roll the right combo, which honestly feels like a solid improvement in this update. The drop sources are still pretty familiar. Armor mods usually come from Silo, while weapon mods drop from Monolith. Key suffixes like Frost Vortex can still be obtained through public events or Manibus, and surprisingly, they can also drop from Monolith. I actually pulled a key suffix from there myself. And here's a sweet update, Manibus now gives you 2 mod boxes instead of just 1. That's a solid buff in this patch. As for levels, if you're aiming for level 17, get ready for another grind. In Silo, Nightmare difficulty, especially First Clear, has a higher chance to drop armor mods between level 12 and 17, though in my case it turned out differently, which I'll talk about later. For key suffixes, I still think Manibus is the better option compared to Monolith. Now, let's dive into the most hyped part, shiny mods. If you had 75 level 17 mods before the update, congrats, you automatically got 5 shiny mods as compensation. If not, you'll need to grind your way up to a level 17 mod, then grind again to get another of the same type. Only then do you have a shot at rolling a shiny. According to insider info, it's still pure RNG. So picture this, you grind hard just to hit level 17, and then you've got a gacha again to see if it turns shiny. If it does, awesome. If not, yeah, that stings. So far, shiny mods only apply to weapons. I'm not sure if it's even possible to get them on armor. So, have you guys tried the new system yet? How's it treating you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you loving it, or did the grind break your soul? Let's break down the numbers with Cryo Blast. Both shiny and regular versions have Frost Vortex 6% and Frost Elemental 6%. The shiny only gives 3% damage to Normal, Elite, and Great One, while the regular Cryo Blast gives 6% to Normal and 4.5% to Elite. At first glance, the regular looks stronger. But here's the catch, the shiny comes with a special flash effect, adding plus 5% Frost Vortex damage. That extra boost flips the outcome, making shiny just a bit stronger overall. I tested Ruthless Reaper Old versus New. The old version still hits slightly harder on base damage, but the new one packs plus 12% extra ammo. That means the new mod deals 547 weapon damage multiplied by 94 ammo, for a total of around 51,000 per magazine. Meanwhile, the old mod deals 570 weapon damage multiplied by 88 ammo, adding up to around 50,000 per mag. But since this is an elemental weapon, we've got to factor in the full output. The old mod clocks in at about 81,000 total damage, while the new mod pushes closer to 86,000. And thanks to that extra ammo, the new mod can trigger Frost Vortex 8 times per mag, while the old one only hits 7. The timing difference is tiny, roughly a second, but it doesn't really matter, since the new one deals more damage overall. I couldn't really test the lunar suffix yet, since my new mod stuck at level 14. Without extra ammo and with lower percentages, it's kinda hard to see the new lunar beating the old one with gold elemental and status. Anyone out there rocking a level 17 new lunar? Drop your results in the comments. I'm curious how much that all damage to enemies stat actually matters. Anyway, out of all the suffixes, I think Downstar really stands out with higher damage percentages, up to 6% compared to the usual 3%. As for the UI, sometimes it shows mod levels incorrectly versus what you actually get, so always double check manually. And here's another issue. There's a bug with first clear in Silo. It's supposed to guarantee at least level 12, but I've seen drops below that. Seriously, what's going on there? From my tests, the new mods, especially Shiny, don't bring massive improvements. At least that lines up with what the patch notes promised. The system feels cleaner and suffixes are more predictable, but RNG is still king, so get ready for the grind. For now, I'm sticking with old mods, except for weapons where Shiny gives me a slight edge. For armor, I'll only go with level 17 or at least 16. Anything lower, I'd rather keep the old mods with 2 gold or 3 gold stats plus solid normal, elite, or great 1 bonuses. So what do you guys think? Is this new system an upgrade or downgrade? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next breakdown. That's it for today's deep dive. See you next time and peace out.